So here's where we left off in Thronebreaker. Just did some stuff down here. We'll head over here. Looks like there might be something. Let's go check it out. Do really want to unlock some more units. Oops. This is the spot from our map. Alright, can we shovel here? There we go. Found a treasure map. It's pretty nice. So the amount of gold we get is definitely scaling, but the golden chests don't seem to be. So they're getting less valuable compared to other stuff. It's annoying. Don't go up here. Alright, let's see who we have to talk to. Let's see, what do you want to say to us?
You can count on us, Queenie. Ivor'll be a wall at your... You know, what are you poking me for? Ah, scrounge.
100 coin, just like that, just for talking to him. Pretty nice, isn't it?
You can count on us, Queenie. Ivor'll
Thank
be
you,
a
Ivor.
wall at your back.
Oh, we got something up here. What is it?
Ah, you thundering dope! I told you to hold your horses or you'll shake the hitch loose.
Oh, now you're a bleeding expert, are you? You overloaded the damn cart, that's why it's busted.
A wagon lay strewn across the middle of the road. Behind it stood others, some loaded with gold, jewels, and other valuables, others groaning under barrels of pickled meat. Each dwarf had his own theory about how the accident had come about, and thundered it out to all and sundry, peppered with choice invectives.
It is.
An odd caravan.
Meave said.
They don't look like merchants.
Nah, they ain't.
Gabor answered.
Dwarves of the Ferens clan, carrying gifts for the Drake. Remember Keltullis? When he took roost here, Ferences fought him for near a century. Then the dragon got weary of fighting and they realised he weren't going nowheres, so they cut a deal. He didn't bother them. They give him what he needs.
Well, well. And these offerings they send often?
Every week. Excuse me, got to separate them lads, or they tear out each other's beards. Hey there! Cool your idiot heads!
Gabor
Good job,
managed to
Gabor.
douse his brethren's fiery tempers, but the wagon still lay across the road, blocking all traffic.
Queen,
Said Xavier.
there's an easy repair. I have the tools, the parts. Need but your permission.
Good idea.
Of course. Go see what can be done.
Xavier did indeed make quick work of the problem. Within moments, the wagon was rolling smoothly down the road, good as new,
Well, shaft me, your highness.
said one of the dwarves.
Your engineer's got a pate like stewed meat, but he kens his trade. That's for certain.
I'll convey your words to him. Or at least part of them.
Me and the lads will be on our way now, but first, take this.
Why,
Bit of
thank
gold
you.
By way of thanks.
Thank you.
Meave said, accepting the surprisingly heavy pouch.
In wartime,
Don't want to
every
insult
copper
him by
counts.
refusing his
The
gift
dwarf
either.
bowed in parting, shook the
Could be a
snow off
tradition
his
or something.
beard, then rejoined his caravan. Within a few moments, the wagons had disappeared around the bend.
I'll talk to this guy in a minute. Go grab this too. See what this guy has to say. Oh, I'm sure these guys will actually like the work here. Yeah, sure. We need the card piece. They got a nice easy life, probably. Don't mind our soldiers having a bit of a good time. I really like how it zooms out. This is a nice picture. Very nice. Looking good around here. Not what we wanted, so we're gonna head up to this cave-looking thing. Well, this doesn't look good. What happened to being tame? Sure, this is Keltullis.
A pillar of smoke rose above the mountains, and a sooty aroma filled the air.
Fire.
Gabor said, then took a deep sniff.
Perhaps a bolt struck some barren trees.
No,
Meave said curtly.
I know that scent too well. All Edirn reeked of it. It's
Yeah,
the smell
it
of
probably
burning
is.
homes.
The Lyrians quickened their gait. Soon they saw a town fully aflame, and a roaring, furious dragon above it.
That's your Keltullis?
Gascon asked, shielding his eyes from the sharp glare emanating from the city.
You were right.
Definitely.
Perfectly harmless.
Dinna ken was get his knickers in a bunch.
The dwarf said, grabbing his axe from his belt.
Queen, we got to make haste to the rescue.
Smother your fears,
Uh-huh.
dwarf.
Ache proclaimed. Without waiting
Ache?
for Meade's reply,
This might be too
dropped
much
his
for you.
lance and galloped headlong towards the burning city.
Follow me! Slay the Viper!
Yes, we're gonna help Ake.
Reynard,
Meade called out.
have our men wet their
Oh, I'm sure
clothes
that's gonna
for a
help so
modicum of
much.
fire protection. We move as soon as they're done. If we don't make haste, Ake will be reduced to smouldering plate.
Your Grace, they are but common soldiers. To fight a dragon,
I know, but we must help them, or at least try.
While Reynard went to pass on the order, Meade turned to Gabor,
This dragon, has it any weakness?
Fear not,
said the somber dwarf.
except a fondness for raw meat.
Meave nodded and swallowed dryly. Despite the cold, she felt sweat pour down her scalp.
Well, let's see how this goes.
Stifling her fear, Meave gave the order to attack, and her soldiers rode into the flaming city. From up close, Keltullis looked even more terrifying. Though enormous, he moved with shocking agility, like a lizard scurrying over sand. With one swing of his paw, he snapped the necks of 3 dwarves, then bisected a forge with a powerful bite. After that, he turned his attention to the Lyrians.
More of you.
More?
He said, twisting his bloody maw into a horrifying smile.
Good.
No, not good. Alright, shortened battle with take out Keltullis. Definitely gonna be rather difficult, if I had to guess. Well, don't really want those. Ache will be pretty good. Sword might be really good too. We're gonna have to swap out this mysterious artifact, I think.
Behind me! Stay together!
So what do? Keltullis Fire Breath. Every turn on turn start spawn fire. For 3 turns, move the opponent's side, damage all units there by 1. What's this? Nothing. Just that's all Keltullis is. Eliminate Keltullis. Okay, well. Let's put some fire on him and
I
hit
smell
him
a
with
leak.
ours. Well, we can sword next turn. We can forager.
Yarpen killed the dragon.
Yep, good
It
job,
has to
you're
be possible.
This is gonna be 15 damage.
Come on, just take the whole thing. Your Grace,
Yeah, I wonder
we're
how that
taking
happened.
losses.
That's some good damage.
Ah, shite! He's raging!
He is raging now. What's he got? Keltullis Claws. Every turn on turn start, force 2 adjacent units to duel this unit. Wait. Is that bad? Forces us to duel him. That means he takes damage, right? Let's go with this and this. Let's just see what this does. didn't really do much. Gonna actually be honest here, I think it hurt more than it helped us. Let's do this.
There's been a mistake.
He's not very helpful in general.
No mage.
Just might as well play him here.
The vermin's diminished, but be wary. Each blow it answers still with wrath
Well,
and
let's just
fury.
put another fire out, because that's kind of what we do.
You mad? Don't say
Oh,
that!
he just healed. Generation. Every turn on turn start, heal by 10. So he's healing. Fantastic. Let's just put a bunch of pikemen out. Get more damage for Ache. I think we have to finish this with Ache, basically.
Your Grace, he's vulnerable. We must strike now.
We really don't have a lot of damage, do we? It's all going to come down to Ache. But we already knew that. Imagine if we didn't have Ache here. He only damages an enemy, which is kind of a problem.
It's not too late to walk away.
Oh, we just boosted Keltullis. Well, we're smart. That was real smart of us. You're gone, you're gone. We know how to do this now, though. Not you. You're not really helpful. Let's go with this.
Behind me! Stay together!
Start off nice and easy.
I smell a leak.
Harpin killed the dragon. It
Start
has
off
to
with
be
15
possible.
damage here.
If the ring won't come off, just take the
Yeah,
whole thing.
but we
Grace,
killed
we're
him, so
taking losses.
easy bit of damage.
Ah, shite! He's raging now! Watch
So we
out!
duel him. Let's make this guy. We have restraint, so we can't kill this. Let's just make this guy pretty big.
One man's battlefield is another man's ripe patch for harvest.
Some good damage there. 8 kills him now, so this was very simple.
Oh, Lyrian lummoxes.
He's gonna regenerate, but we can kill him right away now. Ache makes this very easy.
The vermin's diminished, but be wary. Each blow it answers still with wrath and fury.
The unworthy shall be punished.
Pretty easy once we got Ache to do it. We really need more damage in our deck, though.
That day, many Lyrians
I look like
perished,
1 to me.
either to the dragon's
Maybe
all-consuming
2.
fire or to its flesh-rending claws. Yet their sacrifice was not in vain. Together with the dwarves, they were able to grievously wound Keltullis, forcing him to flee. The howls of the wounded monster rang throughout the valley.
That's right, howl, you scurvy snake! Shouldn't they ever attacked us, eh? Damn fuel lizard! Meave, that's Vavrenik, elder of the
Ooh.
town and all the Ferences.
My regards and condolences.
Eh, tain't so bad. If nae for ye, wouldn't there be a stone left unrubbled? To be honest, when I caught wind some human queen come to Mahakam looking for aid, I said a crocus would sprout twixt my cheeks afore I'd vote aye on that. Gonna be a fear to look in my breeches after, but changed my mind. After what I saw today, what ye did for us, you've the support and undying
Nice.
gratitude of all Ferences.
Thank you. Faced with a Nilfgaardian peril, that means a great deal.
Forgive me for interrupting this tear-tugging scene of interracial reconciliation, but I can't hold back no longer. Vavrenik, double what happened? Why'd Keltullis attack? I ken as much as ye, meaning Squat diddly. Just flew up, started spewing flames, half the town lit up in a flash. Sheepshank. 300 years I've been a good neighbour. What's done's done. Got to think about the future. The Drake's just taking a breather. Gotta finish him off for his regained form. Meaning we haven't much time. He heals like an alchemist's pup. And the nearest guards are miles away. He'll be up flying again before they get here. Aye, that's what I thought. Your Grace, you'd,
What? Jest you must.
I ken you're tired through the fight, dinna want to risk casualties, etc. But remember, the beast sleeping on a bed of gold and rubies.
Could use that.
All belonging by right to Brother, of course. But if quibbling some wandered off, he'd nae notice.
I would well, we would help him anyway, I think. But this is the choice to fight him again, I think.
I admit that does alter my calculations. Besides, the dragon was badly wounded.
Putting it featherly, blood poured out of him like a leaky bladder. Just needs a coup de grace.
Fine. I'll do the deed.
Ken you'd see the light. Oi, Vavrenek. This lady's gonna make your rump a regular crocus garden. Aye. Queen's doing us a great service. One that'll profit us both.
So, where is Keltullis' lair?
North of here. It's a vast cavern. You can't
We saw it on the map,
Meve
too.
bid farewell to Vavrenek and set out on her way. Did her way lead to the dragon's lair, you ask? Shh. Let's not spoil the surprise.
Thank you, narrator.
That stings. Got a blow on it a little.
Well, that's not fantastic. Looking for this village. Won't lie about that.
Trust a boarhead, and what do you get? A singe bahook. Brown, red, gold. Every dragon's a right bat. Wait! I'm coming with ye! Gonna beat that scaly bastard
Nice,
so
another
hard
recruit.
he'll shoot.
Does not hurt. Let's go grab some stuff down here. Take a look at the map. Once we pick these things up. Yeah, there it is. Right up there. Once we check if these guys want anything. Doesn't look like it. Keltullis' pit. What do we have?
Keltullis' lair was indeed impossible to miss, as would stand to reason, for any space capable of containing a dragon must be enormous. The lair's maw, a black triangle cut out of a vast plain of snow, loomed from afar. Confirming the dragon's presence was the powerful odor emanating from it, one of sulfur and blood.
Well then,
Gascon said.
ready to become a legendary dragon slayer?
Let's go.
My father oft said, never should you count pelts till the hunt is through.
Meve said, dismounting her horse.
It's all the more true when you hunt dragons. He's wounded, yes, but one puff of flame, and we shall be not legends, but corpses. Leave all thoughts of foolhardy bravery behind.
The Lyrians crept across the dragon's threshold. They walked single file, shields raised, watched by bats hanging from the ceiling. Keltullis lay curled up on a bed of diamonds and gold coins turned red from his blood. Seeing how he strained merely to lift his massive head, Meve knew the
Well, that's good,
dragon
at
no
least.
longer posed any threat.
Come to finish what your
What
poison
poison?
began.
I don't think we did any
The
poisoning.
monster croaked hoarsely.
Fine. Do it then.
Keltullis turned over, exposing his vulnerable underbelly, and waited calmly for the fatal blow. Meve raised her sword high and swept it down with enormous strength, cutting the scaled belly in twain. The monster bellowed out a long roar and writhed its tail, scattering diamonds everywhere. Then grew still. Keltullis, the last red dragon between the Great Sea and the Fiery Mountains, had breathed his last. There followed a strange silence. No one cheered, no one clapped. Only Ache whispered a prayer of thanks under his breath.
That was
Gascon said, the first to break the silence.
not terribly epic.
What'd you expect?
Gabor said, arms akimbo.
Fanfare and fireworks. The mountain to quake. He up and died. What else would he do?
I am certain, Your Grace,
Reynard said.
that the poets will endow this moment with the appropriate splendor.
I'm sure they will,
The Queen said, sheathing her sword.
for they are liars.
Keltullis trophy. Claim.
The Queen told her soldiers to gather a part of the dragon's treasure, small enough not to bring down the wrath of Bruverhoog, but large enough to fully compensate the Lyrians' losses, and Meve gained the title of Dragon Slayer, though she rarely made much mention of it.
We got a lot of gold there. Oh my goodness. That was a lot. I'm kind of not sure what he said about being poisoned there, but we can infer that. We could find out later. We could have talked to him. That seems excessively dangerous. Who knows what the dragon will do? Yeah, we'll head over here. Very linear, it looks like, here in Mahakam, compared to, like, Molderwood. Interesting inventions there. Alright, what's going on, guys?
Meve squinted, the better to see the scene. Several dozen dwarves had gathered on the cliff overlooking the chasm. All were turned towards a ramp, at the peak of which stood a barrel.
What is that gathering about?
Asked the Queen.
Have we a feast day?
Nay,
Answered Gabor grimly.
Of course it
it's
is.
an execution.
A hairy head peeked out of the barrel. The long, pointy nose and ears left no doubt that it belonged to a gnome. The first Meve had ever seen in her life.
Help! Save me!
The gnome yelled.
They aim to kill me!
That is what execution means.
Chasm! Shut your maw!
Barked the dwarf standing next to him, who then shoved the gnome inside the barrel and covered it with a lid.
Your crimes! The sheer weight of him, hey? No lighter punishment is fit!
The other gathered dwarves nodded approvingly. Two gripped the barrel, lay it on its side, then lifted it to cast in the chasm, paying the thumping from inside it no heed.
Let's intervene here. See what's going on.
Meve leapt from her horse, and ignoring Gabor's objections, scrambled up the ramp.
Oi! You're not allowed! Hey, damn it! What do you think you're doing?
I think it's obvious. Preventing the execution.
Thanks be to the gods! Whoa, wench, you've no such right. Judgment's been handed down.
What'd he do?
Sentencing's done.
Yes, and a cruel sentence it is. One that prompts me to wonder what the accused did to deserve it.
Better to ask what he didn't do, the varmint.
Arrived here with his peddler's wagon full of tricks and gadgets. Went from house to house, praised his rubbish to the high heavens, and what's it he sold us? Bombs that go
Wow,
off in your
Barnabas.
hand. Beer growth formula that
That's
makes your
interesting.
hair catch fire. Music boxes for the kiddies. Once cranked, they never
It's pretty
plowed
funny.
stop.
You needed but to loosen the screw in the back and...
Shut your maw, ye roaster. Doesn't it matter all that? 'Cause we'd have forgiven it if he hadn't broken our sacred rules and hallowed customs.
Yeah, which ones?
Which ones, if you don't mind me asking?
Enter the smithy, cap on his head, held nails between his teeth, and poured fruit syrup in his beer. Raspberry. Blech.
Just the once, and but a few drops.
You got nothing to
What
explain
terrible
your villainy,
villainy.
scoundrel. Not a thing. And that's not even the worst. Saved his highest crime for the end.
Oh, I know where this is going.
Mine.
Oh, no.
And he whistled.
Oh, aye, that's bad. Shouldn't have done that.
Hi, he did. Whistled. Through his teeth. And hummed in harmony a long warble. We all heard it up and down the shaft, and our grand elders were clear. Death's the punishment. Death by barrel roll.
Alright, what do we got here? Punishment's cruel and unusual. May I buy his freedom. Do what you must. I mean, I want him to get out. But again, kind of trying to collect some gold here. Let's go with this one.
Wait 1 minute. What exactly does the Four Dwarfs Codex say?
Yeah, tell me that.
Which stricture did he violate?
What did... How's it a wench and a human one to boot?
Yeah, what's it say, though?
Know about the code?
This human wench has a head, and a capacious one. Well, have you an answer?
The code says thus. 'Tis a crime most grievous to whistle in a mine. Any dwarf
Hey, he's a
committing
gnome,
cock-up
not a
shall
dwarf.
be placed in a barrel at once.
He's a
Said
gnome.
barrel then to be rolled down a mountain.
Any dwarf. The situation's clear. If my
Agreed.
senses do not deceive, the accused is a gnome.
Yeah. Now what?
Aye, but the codes.
Oh,
to
it's
be
not
taken
then.
Literal, like. It's
Uh-huh.
to be interpreted. What the ancient elders had in their heads.
And
like,
you know what that was?
That's got to be divined.
Nothing to be divined here. You got to be a dwarf, not no bloody gnome. So, am I, meaning I'm free to go?
Perchance we ought to let the elder-in-chief rule on the matter.
Oh, aye. Oh, for we all ken how old who...
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
With such things.
Ugh, fine. Now get the hell out of that barrel and out of my sight, you hairy hamshanker.
My lady, I haven't a way to thank you.
That we've yet to discuss. Perhaps first we should learn each other's names?
Aye, yes, of course. What a prat of me. Barnabas. Barnabas Beckenbauer.
BB.
Friends,
Okay, Barnabas
BB.
Beckenbauer.
Meve, Queen of Lyria and Rivia.
Queen. Cows in the corn, colour me honoured. Your Majesty, obeisance due.
None necessary. Protocols for use at court,
point.
not beyond it.
Was that his
An
list
inventor,
earlier?
you deem yourself. Am I right?
Most assuredly. Though, truth be told, the dwarves saw no ingenuity in my craft.
Oh, are you?
Seems I'm ahead of my time.
Fiery bursts in the palm of your hand. They shall be in fashion one day, to your mind.
Oh, nay, just a bit of misfortune, that's all that was. You see, I mistook mercury fulminate for saltpeter. The vials stood beside each other, see, and...
The details I need not know. But one matter I am curious about. Could you construct a bomb that would explode when desired? For instance, beneath my foe's feet. as
Yeah,
they
Barnabas,
stepped
how
over
about that?
Well, of course I can. It's as simple.
it. Why then? You wish to show your gratitude? You must join my ranks. Assist me to defeat Nilfgaard.
Yeah, good idea,
Defeat
Barnabas.
Nilfgaard. Pure ambition, that is. But I'd have been a barrel of broken bones at the bottom of a ravine if not for you. I'll do what you ask.
All right, Barnabas, what do you got for us?
And thus, for the first time in Lyrian annals, a gnome enlisted with the army. And though Barnabas Beckenbauer was diminutive of body, this new recruit would prove his worth on more than one occasion.
What do you got to say now, guys?
You changed your mind last well, you changed your mind.
All right, let's go see what Barnabas can offer us. We'll grab an upgrade too, I think. Where is he? Create a trick. Yeah, you're going in here. That sounds really good. We are taking out this bone talisman because I have no idea what it does and never seems to be very helpful. In place of it, let's see what this does. I kind of do want to use something other than Manticore Trophy, but Ache's so good, I can't really justify it. Do we think that synergizes? Yeah, let's go Dark Mirror. We need more damage. We put Barnabas in our deck, right? Like, I wasn't looking. Did we remember to do that? Yeah, we forgot to take something out after. I'm sorry, Knickers, but you kind of mess with our strategy here for the Water Metal Sword too much. We'll put you back in later. Where are we anyway? We're here. Okay. Let's head up to this little spot.
Every year more monsters crawl out for spring cleaning. Remember, if you pass a snail en route to the mine, share a wee bite with them. Never. Now hold on. Pour you some hooch first.
Oh, he gave us good morale. That's nice.
Every year
And then we have this nice little thing.
crawl out for spring cleaning.
Battle down here, something up here. Let's head to that battle. I feel bad not having Knickers in our deck.
A blizzard's blowing in. Your Grace, perhaps we'd best pitch camp and wait for clear weather.
Ain't a bad idea. Said we might be waiting a week.
Then we march on.
No time to waste,
We've
and
no
we find
time to
death from
waste.
above.
While we ride to and fro begging aid, Nilfgaard grows in power. We must obtain reinforcements as quickly as possible and liberate
Just
our
a single
home.
standard battle here. We'll see how we do against this. We will see how we do. I mean, this hand looks very, very good. Other than this goes with Isbel. But the rest of this, let's use Pikeman in a different round. Let's go like this. Okay. We killed the egg already. Lovely. And we killed another egg. Yeah, that was not the best. I'll be honest here. Let's just put some fire out. We'll see if we can't stop these harpies for a little bit. White Frost goes quite well with our deck, honestly. This sword stuff doesn't go super well with boosting Ache here. If we had the pikes and everything, would take a bunch of damage, but it's probably worth it. Doing more damage to us. Let's Dark Mirror this. Did I just read Dark Mirror wrong? Yeah, it's our highest. It's the highest unit, not the enemy highest unit. Well, that's bad. None of you saw that. None of you saw that. Thought it was the highest enemy unit. We should still be fine, because Ache's so good, but that was pretty awkward. think we just go pikes.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
There's gonna be a lot of harpies this game, aren't there? Let's do this. Might as well kill this harpy. That's a lot of points. Manticore Trophy is not the most helpful here, is it? Trying to set up for our alchemists. Yeah, this is really not helpful, Manticore Trophy. But we need aches, so... it's not working out great here.
Greetings. What is it?
So with our second alchemist. Got some good value
If
from
anyone
him.
asks,
Obviously we're down on cards, we have aches, so that counts for so much. Let's have his resilience guy though. Isabel will be really good too. We're missing. Ooh, missing a couple of good guys. It's one of them. That's another. What's the other choice here? Yeah, we want. I think the fire might be better here. After 4 turns, consume the lowest units. That's what you do. Let's just go fire.
Catch!
Could have gone for something else to guarantee he dies, but I'd like to do the fire setup. These are all going to get consumed anyway, I'm pretty sure. There's the White Frost. We fire the other arrow. I think Ake's just going to be so big from this damage that it doesn't matter what he does. And Isabel's going to have a really big boost. Doesn't seem he's very interactive with us. Let's go Isabel. Not quite yet. Let's go. Well, we do have order set up for her. Let's go left hook.
Oh, could murder a pint.
Fear not, we shall achieve our goal.
What do you do? Boost self? Ooh, that could have been bad. That could have been bad. Let's just finish this guy. So Isabel. Hopefully they can't kill her. She's not gonna take the frost damage.
Anger and suffering.
Oh, maybe she now will take the frost damage. Hope she doesn't die. Okay, she's not going to. Well, get to do our nice combo. Well, in fact, she. Let's see. So we're going to do our combo. 42 boosts. Reset this. 42 boosts. Reynard. 42 boosts. Another charge. The thing about resetting her is that it doesn't reset the number. So it's only 142 boost. So all this reset's not very good. It's cool, but like it resets the boost once you use your ability once. So even though we did give her ability a whole bunch of times, we only really get like 1 boost out of it. We don't have anything else,
I think
though.
you'll really like this one.
Do we have any blitz units? I don't think so. We have a damaged guy? Yes, we do. Then Ake will finish this fight, as he usually does. Wow, we're just giving him a whole bunch of harpies. But we have Ake, so that's good.
God's blasted.
And he should just kind of finish this fight. Fire doing work. Damage all units on her by 5. That's a lot of damage. Ake's gotta be huge right now. What is he at? 65. That's a lot. Ake's so good. Can't believe the first time I played through this game I didn't get him. How do you... Such a big difference. What's down here, I wonder? Ooh, something in the mine. Let's get ourselves that treasure. Let's buy a house and a clearing. Alright, keep an eye out for it. Fix our morale real quick. Go to our tent. Ooh, we gotta talk to Barnabas real quick.
Your Majesty, allow me once again to express my undying gratitude.
You're most welcome, Barnabas, but please, we haven't need for any formalities when speaking alone.
Well, of course. How might I help you then?
I like to know. No, I must know who I travel with.
Yeah, Barnabas.
Please do tell me about yourself.
About me? I've most civil relations with dwarves, as you saw. But is there anything in particular you'd like to know?
Why not start at the beginning? Tell me where you hail from, perhaps.
Oh, right. I was born in the distant south. In Tir Tokai.
I actually don't know where that is on the map.
My mother was a washerwife,
like the Witcher
my
map.
father, an armourer. Soon as I'd passed 40 winters and could strike out on my own, I left the family, my native parts. So I've been on the road now about, 20-odd years.
Indeed. A rather long while. Did the south simply not suit you?
What did you do,
I
Barnabas?
wouldn't say that exactly. It's just staying would have meant stepping into my father's shoes. Then forging blade after blade, plate after plate. Oh, just thinking on it sets my head a-spinning. Not for me, that, no. No, nature. The world so rich in mysteries, in wonders left to discover, and ways to make it a better place.
By building bombs that explode in the hand, for instance.
As those bearded fellas say, Mahakam wasn't built in a day.
Fair enough.
Besides, nobody was seriously
Yet.
hurt by those malfunctions.
Not many.
Not many at any rate.
So what are you working on?
At the moment, have you any invention you've worked on? One that's near complete?
Oh, so kind. Oh, wonderful, you should ask. See, I've ever had an avian fascination. For birds, you see. Their wings, bones. The structure's perfect. The aerodynamicism, the plumage. In short, I believe I can
Let's
fly.
go, Barnabas.
I beg your pardon.
Yes, I'm learning to fly. Fly. You've not misheard. I, Barnabas Beckenbauer, will be the first gnome... Oh, what am I saying? The first mammal to free himself of the soil's bondage
bats?
and soar to
Aren't
the clouds.
bats mammals?
But aren't
There we go,
bats
Meave.
also...
See, same mindset. I knew it.
Ha! A detail. This is no time to be petty. No, but frankly, my preparations are far advanced, and I'm rather optimistic about my design and prospects. I've calculated every trajectory, every force. It all works out. Just need to do a few more field tests.
Did you have volunteers try it, or did you test the design yourself?
Naturally, I must stay on the ground. Who take all the measurements elsewise. Luckily, there's no lack of thrill seekers in Mahakam. Most eager to etch themselves into the annals. My first prototype, the Sky Licker, I dubbed it. Oh, your majesty, if you'd only seen the beauty. Flew over 120 ells.
Truly? Colour me impressed indeed. Must have made quite the name for himself, your brave volunteer. I'm certain he's caught the eye of every she-dwarf in Mahakam since.
Oh no, he's dead. The landing, it was rough. And then a bear sauntered by, didn't help me. Anyhow, as he died, the dwarf swore he regretted nothing. Brave lad. A bit daft.
Great. Thank you, Barnabas.
I see. But the next time you request I try one of your inventions, I'd ask you to remind me of this touching tale. Time I attended to other matters.
Ah, yes, you're still...
Alright, now that that's over, we wanted to do an upgrade. What was it? We don't need training space. I did kind of want this. We don't have the wood for it. We want something with orders. I kind of want the arbalisters back, because we were really short on damage. I'm not sure where we get those, though. And let's go... Oh, we're short on wood now. Maybe we shouldn't have sold it. Maybe not. Oh, these all take high... Oh, these all take a lot of wood. That's why. I was just going to buy this. So I wanted to use the Rivian Onager. Really wanted to use the Onager. Where's that trade post thing? Let's exchange stuff. Okay, so we'll get this, and then we'll get the trading post. That's what we'll do. If we check out here, we should have the ability to make more field medics now. That's nice. Pitfall trap. Yeah, we had these. Yeah, we had the field medics before, but now we can make them. So that's nice. And now we move on through the lovely frost.
Neve rode on in silence, endeavoring to work out the length of her exile thus far. A scout's call tore her from her reverie.
Your Grace! You must see this!
With a grave mien, the soldier indicated a track in the snow. The hobnail boot print
Nilfgaard,
was
is
all
it?
too familiar. Neve had seen it before, upon Lyria's sandy tracks, and midst the ashes to which Edern had been turned.
Nilfgaardian footmen.
Seethed Meve.
Marched through of late.
Interrupted Gascon.
A day, perhaps 2 days past.
The scouts had learned a Nilfgaardian caravan with an armed escort had recently arrived in Mahakam. The invaders had brought with them chests brimming with gold and jewels, then exchanged these for the finest Mahakaman-forged swords and spears. A scout gave me one of the coins the Blackclads had used for payment. Upon the coin's back,
Great.
the Lyrian eagle.
They pay with
Of course
gold
they
from
do.
my vault.
The Queen said through gritted teeth.
For arms that will cut down my fighting men and subjects.
We might
Yeah,
need
let's
to
do that.
and hunt them down,
Said Reynard, a spark in his eye.
and make certain Ed Dahi never lays hands on those weapons.
You might, I can.
Piped up Gabor, who had been listening to their exchange.
But you might also recall, we Mahakamans are neutrals who assure all guests within our borders safety. True, formally speaking, the Nilfgaardians have passed outside them, but attack them a stone's throw from our gates, and you'll see Brewer's rage come out his ears as steam, and out his arse as fire.
Well, I mean, like you said, they're outside the gate.
Gabor,
They're outside the gate.
forgive me.
Said the Queen.
This caravan we must attack. I must stop the Nilfgaardians. And entirely apart, I should be quite content to watch Brewer spew fire.
Gabor's mouth gaped as he tried to protest, but the Lyrian soldier's laughter drowned out his grunts. Meve gave the signal to depart. Soon after, Queen and company descended upon the foe's caravan and a battle.
Alright, this will be the last battle this episode, but let's see what we can get here. Hey, we were respecting neutrality. We're outside the border. He said so himself. Stop giving me this stuff about respecting it. We are respecting it. They left.
I want that transport in one piece!
So we have to destroy allies. That could be a problem. Could also not be a problem.
This
Don't
could...
fire anywhere near
What?
that wagon, or you'll answer to me.
Let's fire on it now.
I said I wish
What?
to capture the transport!
You're telling me that there's a thing where the wagon dies instantly to fire. I gotta read this. Sounds fake to me. Sounds fake. I'm about to take Gascon out of our deck also, by the way. What does this say? If this unit comes into contact with fire, destroy... Of course I missed that part. Where's my fire guy? Yes, yes, yes. I'll put it in the other
Don't fire
row.
anywhere near that wagon, or you'll answer to me.
Let's just kill one of these. Well, that helps quite a bit. So this is strength in here. We just don't have damage. So I guess we have to win. Let's go left hook. We're gonna kill this. Can't kill this. Let's kill this. And then use that on this. Kill two of them. Oh wait, it can't move because there's fire.
I said I wish to capture the transport!
So if his guys die, we actually lose. There's fire there. Fantastic. We can't kill anything else.
For Rivia!
That was not in the spell books.
Let's go for the heal. We need this damage. We also need him to not have the damage cards to kill Isabel. So this kind of just doesn't really work out. Barnabas is going to have to save us here.
What? Oh, yes, I'm on it.
Well, that causes us to lose. This I don't think is going to work out. We're going to have to rely on Isabel once he's passed if we want to win. That's what we're gonna have to do, is just rely on Isabel once he's passed. The highest is not the Caravan. We have the lowest? Yeah. Let's go with it here. It'd be nice if we had Ake here, but we don't. She's only got 12. Let's boost this one to make our alchemist as big as possible.
Off to the front yet again.
Alchemist, be pretty good at least.
There's been a mistake.
25.
I'm no mage.
Pretty good. So we need 60. That's a lot. That is a lot. It is a lot. So let's go Isbel. This does like 3. Let's just hit one of these guys. Like this. Need 30. I don't think we have 30.
We must trust each other.
Well, let's get an extra 1 point.
Oh, I'm ashamed to let this beauty go to waste.
Okay, we're just gonna not use the fire, guys, but then we don't have damage. Our deck's not really good at this. We need a combo. We'll just not use the fire, and so no fire, and we just have to rely on leader. That's how we're gonna make this work. So we don't really want the pikemans.
I want that transport in one piece.
So we are first. Just go Gascon.
And just when you thought things were about to get dull.
That could be a problem. Could be a problem.
If the ring won't come off, just take the whole finger.
Wise choice.
Now, obviously, this doesn't go great with the Dark Mirror.
Patch for harvest. Order!
So, this does not go well with the mirror. But we don't really have a choice here. He'll get knocked down pretty far eventually.
Now, how did that incantation go?
Kill this one. That one is a problem. He has 2 of these though, do damage.
The
We can
onward
play Ake
shall
pretty
be
safely.
punished.
I'll keep boosting.
Her Majesty is
She's gonna be our weakest for the sword with a few turns.
Off to the front yet again.
So he has 3 21s and we have 1. It's probably our best shot here. He has the lowest though, right? Play Isbel. She'll probably die, but I have to go for this.
War.
Yep, there she goes.
cat! No fire anywhere near that wagon, or you'll answer to me.
Scheiß in train!
Okay. Do like this. This one's actually gonna be really hard with our deck. You really do rely on that fire. I don't really want to build the last checkpoint. I'll give it one more shot, but then we might have to change our deck. Because we're just not really suited for this. We really just need our alchemists. We do have both. Pikeman, nah. Ache's good. Like, these are all really good. Dark Mirror we can make work if we open with something smaller. I'll just put it back for now. Don't want you. You can be good. Let's use this hand.
I want that transporting one piece!
Galbor kills 2 guys really early, which is nice. Where is he? Let's do that. So we'll kill off one of these.
Alright, that's no problem.
Very nice start. He's low. He's low for our leadering, but we can boost him with this. And now we can kill off this brigade lady, so let's stop boosting his guys.
Life is mine now.
Can use this. Not sure for what just yet, but
Wise choice.
if the ring won't come off, just take the whole finger.
Of course, as you wish, master.
Okay, we need something next to that. We need to get at least some kind of boost from these alchemists. So hopefully he hits this. He's not. We can use them with Ache instead. This does 10. Let's kill this. Yeah, almost. But I really don't want to make a new deck.
Off to the front yet again.
There's no way we have enough points here. There's no way.
If anyone asks, you've not seen me.
Quiet, or the commissar will hear.
That was the wrong spot to put him.
A knight should help. Our codex commands it.
Well, maybe we do. No, no, we don't.
So much anger.
Maybe we did if we put her in the right spot.
Suffering. For what?
There's been a mistake. I'm no mage.
If we put her here... No, I don't feel like changing the deck. We don't really have damage units unlocked. No, we're just doing it. Three of these is good. Good. Yeah, we open this Dark Mirror. Let's go with this.
I want that
We've got all the key cards. This time we're gonna make it work.
Life is mine now.
Well, this time he goes first.
Hammer done in a jiffy.
Alright, now we do our Dark Mirror.
Wise choice.
So we just try and stack a bunch of points up here. We don't have alchemists, so it's going to be much worse than last time. But maybe we can get some big leaders off.
Now, how did that incantation go?
If the ring won't come off, just take the whole finger.
This thing's a problem. We're going to have to kill it.
One man's battlefield is another man's ripe patch for harvest.
It's boosting him too much.
We've almost got him! Brach! Scheiß! In! Zwei!
I think you'll really like this one.
So we'll destroy that. That'll help.
Off to the front yet again.
I have to boost our Barnabas so that our sword's still pretty good.
Quiet! Or the commissar will hear.
Alright, so we go here. This destroys a 34-point guy. We go Isbel. Oh, we're supposed to do this first. Undo, undo, undo.
For what?
No.
Prepare to fight, if you've any honor.
We still wouldn't have won. Alright, we have to change our deck. Our deck just has no damage. Hate changing our deck. No.
Neve rode on inside. The scouts had...
You mate?
We're gonna have to load again
Yeah,
because I walked too far forward. Load last checkpoint. Hate changing the deck when we have to do this. Alright. But we will, because our deck is just not able to beat this level. None of you. None of you. None of you. Alright, let's look for some damage cards. No tonic, no dark mirror, no ointment. Oh, what do you do? This is good. I'll take this out. We'll take Ache out. No, we can still use Ache. But he has to be played first then. That's fine. Let's go this for our trophy. Yeah, let's just use the Keltullis trophy. That's a bunch of damage. So it's 3 damage to all enemies. Put that in. This is a bunch of damage. This does damage. Go with those. I'll look at our bronzes. I really don't like doing this, but I don't think we have a choice here. Strays, do damage. Oh, we can make Arbalists. Why are we not doing that? Definitely going to have some of these guys in our deck. These guys are great. 5 of them. They're damaging pikes. Arbalists and pikes go really well. Ache doesn't really help our deck. Or not Ache, Xavier doesn't really help our deck. Here's Reynard. Let's make a couple of these. I wouldn't normally make so many changes to our deck. The thing is, this is a common issue we're running into, where we just don't have damage. Oh, no, we definitely want the pikes in this. 2 wagon birds is probably enough. 26 cards, though. Let's go. Let's take one of these strays out. Let's just take out Ache. Like, we'd have to play him early for it to work. Let's go with this. We're going to skip over all this. Attack. Now that we actually have damage in our deck, we should be able to win stuff again. Alright, so we've got our changed deck here. I do really dislike changing decks for stuff like this, but I don't really have a choice when what we have is so poor against it that we can't win. And I want to go first. Nice. I'll just start with Wagenberg. Should have changed Ornamental Sword. Yeah, boy.
Hammer done in a jiffy.
Give him a couple discards. Sure, he'll like that.
Life is mine now.
That's 6. Let's do this. Gives a double kill. Stops him from pinging the armor off.
Wise choice.
Give me a target.
I'm gonna move that with their slinger so it dies, hopefully.
Now, how did that incantation go?
Have it the white of an eye from our follies away.
Kill this one.
I said I wish
Yeah,
to capture
we
the
shot that.
transport.
Arbalist.
Scheiß! In tray!
We should have no trouble finishing this off, though, this time. Thankfully.
Off to the front yet again.
Yeah, once we changed our deck around, it's got way easier. Keltullis Trophy's going to help us out. We can set a bunch of stuff up with this runestone. So we just go like this. This to 2. This has to stay at 3. Doesn't die. This to 2. And this to 0. And we'll just do this. Well, we still get it here. We do get the win. Hey, I just destroyed 2 guys. Whatever. Sure is Gascon.
Crushed by their defeat, the Nilfgaardians tossed the chests into the snow lining the road and rode off with a cracking of their whips. One chest burst open, revealing a weapon wrapped in greased leather. Gascon removed the leather and held aloft a sickle that shone with newly forged luster. He examined it from all
that's
sides,
how we say it.
then put his thumb to its blade. Blood immediately squirted out.
Ooh, sharp bastard,
he said, clearly impressed. Hearing these words, Gabor unexpectedly burst
we
out
find?
laughing.
What's got you so tickled, if you don't mind my asking?
Custom holds. The first words out a warrior's mouth upon seeing a sill become the blade's name. So, congrats. You've dubbed
Good
it.
job.
Gascon stood there awkwardly as Meve took the weapon from him.
I'd have chosen a
Gascon.
different name personally, one with a bit more dignity. But Sharp Bastard has an undeniable charm. And I cannot wait to try it out on Nilfgaardian.
I would not use it on plate myself, but
perhaps nae in Mahakam.
Gabor interjected.
You've made a fine enough mess for yourselves as is. Gonna need to amend for it somehow. And that'll nae be easy.
Tidings of Meve's deeds soon reached Bruverhoog's meaty ears. And though there was no fire, despite Gabor's insistence to the contrary, there was also no doubt the Elder-in-Chief was livid. Only the Zigrin's intercession on their behalf kept the Lyrians from
they
being
were outside
thrown
the
out
gate.
of the mountains.
So we got a new weapon. That's really important here. And that'll be it for this one, once we go check out what it does. We picked everything up around here. Let's go stand here and we'll check out what it does, and that'll be it. That's the ornamental sword. Where is Sihil? Sure, we can try and make use of that. Let's go with it. That'll be it for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more. And you can check out some more videos over here. And thanks for watching.